As a means of improving the quality of learning outcomes and encouraging better results, the Governor's Education Awards was recently organized. This annual event is aimed at encouraging healthy rivalry among public secondary schools in Lagos State. At the 2013-2014 Secondary Schools Performance Presentation, Ms. Ronke Adedeji from Festa Girls Senior Secondary School, in her welcome address, stated that since the inception of the awards in 2010, public secondary schools in Lagos State have been competing with one another in terms of qualitative performance, and this has improved productivity.
In today's celebration, our main heroes are students, teachers and administrators from all public schools in Lagos State, who have shown that with adequate funding and motivation, public schools in the state can achieve great heights. Since inception of the awards in 2010, our schools have tried hard either to make the list or to remain on the list of award-winning schools. To achieve this, our principals and teachers have left no stone unturned in bringing out the best in us. The great Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the best powerful weapon with which you can change the world." Indeed, our dad, Mr. Babajide Raji Fashola, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, has shown great dedication to bringing about change in Lagos State by providing us with the necessary support and resources to realize our academic aspirations.
In a presentation, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Lagos Eko Project, Ms. Ronke Aziz, disclosed that the Governor's Merit Award is used yearly as a springboard for the new school year.
Every year, we use the Governor's Education Award as a springboard for the new school year. So many lessons are learned through the feedback from the school grants monitoring and the results from the students' assessments. Today, Your Excellency, we applaud Lagos State Government's investment in the mind of students, teachers, school leaders, and administrators. We applaud knowledge and skills development, plus our journey to excellence. This year, 2014, 134 schools will win His Excellency's Award of 268 million naira, which is 2 million naira each. 70 junior secondary schools and 64 senior secondary schools will win His Excellency's Award for this year.
The Governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Governor Babajide Raji Fashola SAN, in his keynote address, gave kudos to all the students in public secondary schools, the Commissioner for Education, and other members of staff of the Lagos State Ministry of Education. He further stated that the government was very careful not to make the grants personal.
All of the children you have seen involved in what we have done here today, and the children who are in the hall, are the children you entrusted to me in our public schools, and this is what we have done with them. They have told you by themselves that there is no looking back. Listening to them, seeing them compare the event, masters and mistresses of ceremonies, which meant we are already saving money that we would either to had committed to hiring people to compare their event. They have shown that they can take responsibility for themselves if we do the right thing. I am proud of them. I am proud of the image that they now give to our public schools. I'm proud of the men and women, the commissioners, the special advisors, the tutors general, the principals, vice principals, the teachers, and all the volunteers, and our development partners who have brought us this far. Also, we did not want to fall into any trap or any error of issuing grants and promoting complacency. We wanted competition. we know that if there is competition, there will be improved productivity. And so every school gets its annual grant. But by this competition that has been induced by the Governor's Award, the successful schools now get an extra grant. And we were careful also not to make them personal. We wanted whatever was the reward for success from the Governor's grant to go to the school in such a way that it is the whole school that takes collective ownership of the victory that they achieve. So the monies that go as a result of being a successful school in the Governor's Award goes to the entire school. And that is why it has propelled schools rather than teachers alone, students alone, or principals alone.
High points of the day was the presentation of the Governor's Education Award, drama presentation by top Nollywood actors and actresses, and a musical drama by the students.
On behalf of the 134 secondary schools in Lagos State, it is my honor and pleasure to present this check for the sum of 268 million naira for this year's Governor's Award to all our schools in Lagos State. Congratulations and thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mommy from Texas.
Thank you very much. You see, I am a very respectful person. But teacher, the children cannot be learning any lesson during the physics and maths season. We have to the lesson to after the physics season.
Excuse me, now listen. To deprive your children education in Lagos State is a major offense. And you could be careful. You could be careful of that.
Some of the guests present at the event shared their views with Education Report on TV.
As at last year, though the improvement was gradual, but as at last year, we had now 41%, which means 41% of our students in public secondary school have the basic requirement for admission. They pass mathematics, English language, biology, and 2 other subjects to meet up the basic requirement, and they can be admitted into any university, not only in Nigeria, even abroad. The standard of education is improving, it's moving forward.
Hitherto, we did not have instructional materials. Hitherto, the teachers were qualified, but they didn't have much training on how to impart the learning materials to the students. Hitherto, we didn't have laboratories. Hitherto, the school environment was not really that conducive for learning. But after ECO project, so many of these instructional materials were procured, and the teachers went for training. They were able to use these instructional materials to impact knowledge to the students, and the students are getting better.
With the help of God, with the help of the teachers, the capable team that we have at Ajara Comprehensive Junior High School, we have been able to get this Governor's Award, and we are so grateful to God.
Also present at the program were members of the State Executive Council, amongst whom were the Commissioner for Education in Lagos State, Mrs. Olayinka Oladunjoye, the Secretary to the State Government, Mrs. Oluranti Adebule, Tutor Generals and Permanent Secretaries in the Ministry of Education, amongst others.